Hi guys, welcome to BBC News at 10. Today on the news...
What happens today on the news?
It's a catastrophe! There's hurricanes everywhere!
Hi guys, welcome to our channel.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel.
Hi!
Cilla and Cess, back with another one. So our latest video, you would have seen that we travelled to
Crete.
Crete for the second time with the BA twins.
Yeah, we went on holiday last year for their birthday and this year for their birthday.
Yeah.
We thought we'd learn some tips on the way, so we'll share it with you guys. If it's any use to you, great!
Exactly, so we've got 8 tips that we want to give to you guys. It actually started off as 5.
And then I found loads. I could do 100 if I'm being honest, so take 8.
Yeah, so we've got 8 that we'll probably just sort of narrowed it all down to. There's loads more to be fair, but we think these 8 are...
like our top 8 that stood out to us and helped our trip.
Exactly that. So stay tuned guys and let's get into it.
The first one is, which we actually learnt last year on our holiday, was that you can put in an order at Boots and then pick it up from the airport that you're flying from. So we flew from London Gatwick.
Yeah.
And we literally stocked up on all the snacks,
Yeah.
all of the nappies, everything really.
Pretty much everything. And so like, so basically you'd order your stuff online.
Yeah.
For example, we got it at Boots.
Give yourself a week, at least 1 week.
Yeah. For it to be delivered to the store at the airport. So basically what we did is we had a spare hand luggage, which was pretty much empty. And then once you get through like checking in your main suitcases, you go past security. You can then go to like Boots, for example, and pick up your delivery and actually stock everything you've picked up, everything you've bought online from Boots,
and put it into
your thing. Yeah, it was pretty useful to be fair.
Yeah, it meant that in the main luggage you can actually put the things that you need in there, because you'll find that nappy snacks and stuff won't come back with those.
Yeah,
so then they just take space in the
space.
main suitcase for no reason. So then you can actually put things that you want in there. So we found that really useful.
That was really helpful actually.
Yeah, really.
Where did we even come up with that idea?
I actually heard from it from one of the groups I go to.
Okay.
One of the mums told me about it, and I was like, oh yeah, that would definitely be a good idea.
Yeah. Alright, cool. So tip number 2 is one where we kind of feel like it gets the kids involved. So basically, it's backpacks or trunkies, what are they called?
Yeah, let's call them
trunkies. So little suitcase things that have wheels, and then the kids can sit on them, and the parents can drag them along, etc., etc. For us, we didn't actually have the trunkies, but we had little backpacks. If we can, we'll try and film a picture of them in the video somewhere. But
cute dinosaur backpacks, and they're actually 2-in-1, so they're a brace as well, so you can hold on to them.
Yeah.
Can run as far as they want, and you can still hold on.
Yeah. So I think it's pretty. So first thing I think it's like when the boys had them on their like back, it kind of like made them feel involved in the whole packing.
They was getting so excited, like the leading up to the holidays, like, oh, well, it's his backpack holiday.
Yeah, exactly. And then of course the practicality of it is that you can actually like stuff it with like little snacks that would normally take up space in either the nappy bag or the hand luggage. You can just have the snacks in their little backpacks where they obviously they're not in control of it, but they feel like, you know.
Especially us with twins as well, because we've got 2. It's actually easy, obviously, separating. Like, this is your snacks, and this is your snacks. Otherwise, someone's gonna eat 4 packets of something, and someone's had nothing. And
No, it was good. And if you've got a decent sized backpack, not too big, obviously, because toddlers they can't carry too much.
Imagine traveller's backpack of stuff.
I saw he actually put the nappy bag on his own, and he was like,
he literally was falling over.
But no, if it's big enough, you can kind of maybe put like wipes, like Sudocrem or Sudocreme, however you pronounce it.
Little toys as well.
Little toys, do you know what I mean? So like you've got all those little things on hand when you need them kind of ASAP. So backpacks, trunkies. I'm sure there's other little things as well.
Yeah, like there's one where it's like a scooter on a suitcase. That's a new one I've seen. But I did see a parent say, give yourself extra time, because the kid wants to scoot around the airport and they don't want to go onto the plane. So if you do have one of those, bear that in mind.
Yeah, so tip number 2, trunkies and backpacks.
Tip number 3 is plastic containers. So literally Tupperware, is that what they're called?
Tupperware.
Yeah.
Plastic containers.
Basically the Chinese takeaway boxes. That's basically what you need to get. Or put a few in your suitcase, and then if you're at an all-inclusive hotel, like we usually are.
Even if you're not all-inclusive, because it could be just like breakfast.
Yeah, true. Be breakfast or whatever. You just literally take some fruit or take some like croissants or bread. You can put it in the plastic container and then have that until lunchtime. Keep the kids like entertained. Like our kids, I love the snacks. They're not really those. Some kids I know just eat their meals and don't really eat in between. But I love snacking. So it's a good way. That way you don't finish all your snacks you've got from Boots.
Yeah, good shout.
And you can actually get fresh stuff.
It's a good way to get the best out of all inclusive.
Get your money's worth.
Pretty much. So yeah, that's tip number 3.
Yeah.
Tupperware. Chinese takeaway boxes.
Chinese. Or Indian, remember they do that?
Alright, so tip number 4 is parking at the airport. So
Godsend.
Don't get me wrong, some people disagree and be like, I'll just get an Uber or whatever it may be, but travelling with multiples, for example, so for us, obviously it's myself, my wife Cilla, Azariah and Micah, there's 4 of us. And then that means we've each got like, so we took like 2 main suitcases.
Yeah, we shared a suitcase between each pair.
Yeah, so and then we had
the buggy, hand
luggage, which was what we had, like a nappy bag. The 2 rucksacks for the boys.
We did take like the laptop and stuff just so we can watch Netflix and those other things and the boys sleep. So we had that in like a separate bag.
Long story short, there was like there's a lot of stuff to take. So like a standard taxi or Uber isn't going to cut it, so you need to get like a 4x4, like an 8-seat or 7-seat or whatever it may be. But I think
when you start getting to those prices,
it may as well just park, take your own car, stuff it as much as you can, and then park at the airport. So Topple Parking, we'll try and put the name down there. You park up, sign in, you give them the keys, they park it up for you, and then you get in like a shuttle bus. And then it takes you to the terminal that you're flying from. And then you fly out, have a lovely time, and then when you get back, give them a call, and they literally are at the terminal in the same shuttle that dropped you off within like 10 minutes. They left you off, and then they bring you back to the car park, give you your keys, and then you pick your car. It's such
a quick process, I know. It probably sounds longer when you're explaining it.
So seamless.
It's so seamless, and it's like, we've used them twice now. Never been in a situation where it's like they're not picking up or anything
standard.
like that. So it is really good. And it only cost £40 for us.
For the week, wasn't it?
Yeah, for the week. So that's a really good amount of money. If you think how much for us a taxi probably would have been 50, 60 one way.
Yeah, 100%.
So we saved a lot of money just by doing that. Definitely worth looking into. And I'm sure all the other main airports, we went to Gatwick Airport, but I'm sure Heathrow and Luton have some sort of something that could help. But
it was good. I think the worst thing is getting back from holiday and having to like wait for an Uber or like your mate to pick you up or whatever it may be. Like just having just knowing that you're on a plane on the way back to London or whatever it is, and then you've got your car waiting for you. It's like, oh yes.
And you know the kids just get them home straight away. Everyone's tired from the flight, so it just makes it feel. For us anyway, some people may prefer to just get in someone else's car, let them drive, but for us, that definitely really worked.
Definitely. So what's that, tip number 4? That was tip number 4, guys. So yeah, hope you're still with us, alright?
Tip number 5 is look for a family-friendly hotel. Now, obviously we said in the beginning, we've been to Greece twice. And we stayed in 2 different hotels both times we went. So
the first time we went to Greece, we stayed at a hotel or resort called Mitsis Renella Resort. I'll put the name down there because I think I might have messed that name up. But Mitsis
Renella Resort. You got it. There you go.
And it was absolutely amazing.
Oh, it was so lovely, honestly.
We loved it. It was great. It was like...
It was our first all-inclusive situation. And the food was amazing. Like, I have read like some horror stories online about the food being disgusting. Obviously, you spent your money now, but it was amazing. Had free restaurants in it. It was so good.
But on the second time, obviously that we went there for the boy's 2nd birthday. We were trying to go back to the same resort, but unfortunately it was sold out.
It was too late.
Which says a lot for itself anyway. But then, to be fair, everything happened for a reason. God's timing, etc., etc. We actually stumbled across this hotel called Star Beach
Resort and Water Park, right? Star Beach Village and hotel
and water park or something.
We'll write it down wherever it is.
But yeah, this again another lovely resort. The only difference between this one and one we stayed in last year is this is a lot more family friendly.
A lot more. It's got a kids club. They had a mini disco every evening. Even in like where you have your meals, there's a kids corner in every restaurant you go to. They also have like 2 or 3 restaurants.
There's allocated bits for kids, like so for example, like where the restaurant set out, it's got a corner for kids.
And it's actually lower. And they got like the sectioned plates as well, so they can put different foods in. So that was just really nice that like it accommodated them straight away. Walk in, you need high chairs, all that stuff. So much so that we got into a routine of letting Isaiah and Micah choose their meals. Because it was like easy for them to see it and stuff. So
which I'm regretting now. Actually, we're both regretting now because Isaiah thinks he's on holiday permanently. He wakes up, chips, pizza, juice. Like he thinks this is all inclusive lifestyle. He doesn't understand. The fridge needs to get stocked by money. I don't think he understands that. He still thinks he's in Greece, but whilst we were there, obviously, like we loved seeing how happy it made them feel. But now we're back in London. We're trying to get them to understand that that's not how life works.
Don't work like that. I wish someone had food for me ready every day.
So
but no, not even just that. The pools and stuff. That was
there was quite a few children pools.
And it just compared to the vibe from Mitsis was so different. It was also a really lovely hotel, but it just felt, especially as Micah's age, it just felt perfect for them.
We're surrounded by other screaming kids. So it didn't really feel
Mitsis had like a lot of stairs and stuff. Remember, we had the buggy getting around, whereas this one, it felt like we had to go one stairs here and there. It just felt so much more accommodating for children.
We didn't feel like our kids are making noise, everyone's going to be looking at us, everyone's making noise. Kids are crying left, right, center, which doesn't sound relaxing, but honestly it was. It was. But it was good to kind of feel like, okay, we're in the right place, and everything's like catered towards them. Cocktails are decent for us as well.
And so the way I found that hotel, by the way, it just literally...
how did you find it?
Filtering. On most of these travel sites, you can literally filter family hotels, and it literally just filters it down.
Narrows it down.
That's the word. Narrows it down to the ones with those type of things. And so just when you check in, have a look. Obviously, you may prefer to go into the luxury and deal with that, but if you don't, that's
I'm sure there's like resorts that probably like have a balance where it's luxurious. But the kids,
to be fair, Mitsis did have it a little bit, but they was much younger as well. Don't forget. So
they were.
And it was more the stairs aspect and stuff. I think that's the part that really wasn't child friendly. But I still would take children there if you want to go stay there. It's just this one just was more accommodating. So number 6 is transfers. 6. And this is similar to the whole taking your car situation. Well, for us once again. So once we book the transfer, I always like to book a private transfer for us, just because it's just more comfortable and the kids get there quicker. And they usually just book you a normal size car. However, once again, all the stuff that we have, that's just not feasible. No. So just a little tip: if you've booked for a transfer company, just give them a call, give them an email, or when you're booking, just make sure you have the right size vehicle to accommodate all the stuff that you...
Again, like you said, it's similar with the whole car park thing. I'm not trying to get to a country and then have to like wait around for a taxi and pay some extortionate price. Like, don't get me wrong, transfer is not cheap to be fair anyway, but I'm sure the taxis and stuff, like when you're in a foreign country, they try to take the piss a lot.
Especially from the airport, because they know that you need to get to where you need to get to.
So it's good. It's kind of like, again, peace of mind. When you're traveling with kids, you don't want to have to be stressing about little things like how you're going to get to the hotel and how you're going to get back to the airport. Transfers, get them booked in advance. Know that just have it all sorted out, basically. Sort of thing. So
we've had lovely drivers all the time. Really lovely
sparking
drivers.
Up conversation and that.
Made little friends and stuff. So it's nice. Definitely look into it.
Alright guys, hang in there, we're almost done. Tip number 7. Check with your airline for any spare seats. So basically, to sort of emphasise and to explain this. So basically, when we checked in at the airport, we realised that we weren't sitting together. So we flew with British Airways, and they had put us, so me and Micah, I think it was. Me and Micah in a row with 2 other people. And then Cilla and Isaiah with 2 other random people in 2 separate rows. Obviously, it's not a big deal, but at the same time, we have like, for example, like snacks, dummies, or whatever that we
downloaded shows, or whatever. Just be nice.
It just makes it easier to kind of just travel together, sitting side by side. And I think there's obviously certain rules and regulations as to why we've done that. But
especially because we've got 2 kids. There is that whole certain amount of oxygen masks and stuff.
But all that boring larky stuff. But anyway, so what we ended up doing is when we got to the gate, we just sort of randomly asked if they have any spare seats or spare rows where they could see us.
I think it even actually started last year. Because last year when we went, we didn't really know why we couldn't sit next to each other. So that's when we asked, and they kind of let us know this is why. But then they actually was like, hold on, I think we have space, so let's check. And then we managed to be in a row, just our row for the 4 of us.
So that's another good tip. So again, you might be lucky and you might be travelling as a family and you might get the perfect seats first time round, but if you don't, just ask the question, just say, listen, this is the situation, we're travelling together, are there any free seats that you don't mind us occupying?
Yeah.
You might just get lucky.
Generally they're quite nice about it. Even on the way back last year, they didn't, and then a couple actually swapped.
True.
They realised that we as a family wasn't next to each other, and they literally was like, oh, do you want to sit here? And let's just swap, so yeah.
So that was pretty handy.
Tip number 8.
So the last and final tip
is pretty self-explanatory, but download shows ahead before the actual flight.
Now, before any of you get onto us about screen time, relax. Yeah.
Our kids have screen time, thank you very much, and we ain't explaining.
No. I know obviously some parents are like, oh no, I wouldn't do that. You know, I wouldn't be doing a little screen. I don't care.
Yeah.
Like when you've got twins like ours, you understand that we need to compromise. Like we do limit it. We do limit how much they get, but I don't think there's anything wrong with having a bit of screen time here and there. So I think if you did watch our vlog to Greece, you would have seen on the plane as we took off, had Isaiah there looking, and I think he was watching Peppa Pig.
Yeah, he was watching Peppa Pig, and I just literally downloaded it on Netflix before we flew, and then I was ready to watch, keep going back, keep going forward.
Yeah, and it just keeps them occupied. Like let's be real, as adults, even a 2-hour flight, you might get bored on. Like, so you take a book or a podcast or music. As a kid, it's the same thing. They do get bored. So
especially these short haul flights. I know you do a long haul flight of like British Airways or Virgin. You actually get the TV and you can give them the headphones. But in these cases, you don't have it. So just for like safety, not safety, but like, I don't know, plan B in your back pocket. Just have it downloaded, ready. Or you can even be like me and download your own shows as well. So when they sleep, watch your show.
Yeah, I kind of flopped. I didn't do.
We watched one together.
Yeah, you downloaded it. I didn't have anything for myself.
He didn't. So he didn't even take the tip. So tip number 8. Tip number 8, sorry.
Noted for next year.
But yeah, no. Tip number 8, download shows before the flight.
Right guys, so there you have it. There's 8. That's 9. 8 tips.
And to be fair, I reckon it's about 10. I reckon there's a few more within the tips that you can actually pick out.
If we could be here forever, so just for the sake of the video, you guys obviously having to sit down and actually watch this. 8 tips for you guys. Any questions on those tips, drop us a comment below. Any other tips that you have as well, drop below. Yeah, drop below. I'm sure we definitely. We've got plenty more holidays to go to. 100%. So I'll take all the tips, but let us know which one you found the most useful as well. That'll be quite good, kind of nice to hear. And if you haven't already done so, guys, subscribe, like this video as well. Press the bell. Press the notifications. And again, if you're thinking, wait, what vlog are you guys talking about? What Greece? What Crete? Go back to the last video, watch the little travel vlog that we put together for you guys. Yeah. And let us know what you think about that as well. But yeah, that's it. 8 tips for you guys. Yeah, so I guess we'll catch you on the other side, won't we? Yes, we will. See you soon. See you soon, guys. Love you lot. Bye.